Now this is an example of something that is rather unique and in very few scientific workshops around the world, across the country. What this does is the Earth, keep your eye on the Earth, you can consider it a 100,000-pound weight. It stops still in the middle. See, it stops in the middle. Then it flares out to the right, which makes the force go to the left. As the force goes to the left, the entire object that it's anchored on will go to the right, because every action has an opposite and equal reaction, according to Newton. Now that's all well and good. This is something that is not patentable without mentioning the prior art of the canoe that went across the water. But this kind of mechanism would do very well in a blimp or a kite that will actually look like it's floating in the air. That's all well and good. Now, as we anchored it to the bar, the crossbar, the bolts, I want you to recognize the bolts, snapped 2 times in a row. Both bolts snapped, and the entire mechanism fell to the floor. So the key ingredient here is the bolts are now wrapped. Wrap the wire to the top of the bolt, to the bottom of the bolt, then on the other side from the bottom of the bolt to the top of the bolt, and back again to the bottom of the bolt, to the top of the bolt, and from the top of the bolt to the bottom of the bolt, to the top of the bolt. Sounds like a little limerick. So the bolts did not snap. The stress of the mechanism did not snap the bolts. So one might define stress amelioration as wrapping the bolt in any sense of the word. So that is the prior art, the bolt, not the mechanism. And my name's Douglas Corny Cornball Cornish. I have a book on Amazon and about 4 websites, one of which is a piano composition that has over 1,500,000 pages to 4 million pages that the Library of Congress copyrighted. You can look at that website, jazzoid.com with 3 Z's, Jazzzzzoid, or jazzassistant.com, or gigglejazz.com. And also Rich No, everything's down pretty much now, awaiting Bitcoins. I don't want to spend any money that I could put on Bitcoins to go from 20 cents to $1,000 a coin. So 20 cents is gold, man. 20 cents goes to the Bitcoins. Okay, so I'm not that. So that's that, and look to the bolt, the wrapped bolt.